Parallel parking or reverse parking is one of the parking you probably will have to do in the driving test. In this video, I'm going to show you and talk you through and cover all of the important things you should know or you must know so that you don't fail your driving test. Many learners, the reason they fail on parallel parking or reverse parking is because they don't actually know the important things they should cover for them to pass the driving test. And like I said in this video, I'm going to talk you through as I'm doing the parking so you know exactly what are the important things as you're doing the parallel parking, as you're doing the reverse parking. So what is a parallel parking? Parallel parking is where there will be a car in front of you. Your job will be to move off and go and stop on the side of that car and then reverse behind it or in front of it, depending on how this car was parked. So you go and stop on the side and then reverse, and you finish not too far from it and not too close so that you can move off without any problem. So that is a parallel parking. How you should do the parallel parking. So in the test, you will be driving and the examiner will ask you to pull up somewhere safe on the left, and there will be a vehicle in front of you. And that's the vehicle they're going to ask you to use for you to do the parallel parking. Your job will be to prepare the car and go and stop alongside of that car and do the parking. Your job now will be to prepare the car, move from here to over there. Many learners, one of the mistakes they make is they're not thinking from here. The parking starts from here, not from there. So your job is to prepare the car, move from here to over there. So first of all, you prepare the car. Depending on the car that you're driving, manual or automatic. If it's manual, you go to gear, and if it's automatic, you go to drive. Done. Then you look around, you look at the blind spot. Okay? Don't miss the blind spot. Signal if needed, meaning if there's somebody around, you put the signal on. Nobody around at all, and you're 100% sure there's nobody there, you don't have to signal. If you're not sure, put the signal on. Okay, blind spot one more time, and you go and you line up next to that car. Okay, make sure you keep looking and you go and line up, not too close, not too far, around a meter. Okay, one door space from that car. Line up. Done. When you line up, make sure your car is fully straight, not in an angle. Okay, because if it's in an angle, when you reverse, the car's going to go in an angle. So when you go and line up, make sure you line up with that car and your car is dead straight. Okay, wheel is straight, car is straight. Done. Okay, next thing to do is make sure your body is prepared for you to reverse. Many learners, they make this mistake. They're trying to do from the same position and they can actually see the back. Because from this position, you'll have to reverse, meaning you're going backwards, which means you should be looking at the back mainly. And you can't see the back unless you position yourself slightly this way. Okay, so if I were you, I'd position slightly this way, there, that way. Why? Because now it's easier for me to see, look around and look at the back mainly. So position slightly that way. Next thing, you could take your seatbelt off if you want as you're reversing, because you're allowed to take it off when you're reversing. But when you're going forward again, you must put it back on. So because you're in a test and you're going to be a little nervous, if I were you, I wouldn't take it off. Even though you're allowed when you're reversing, I wouldn't take it off, because before you go again, you might forget to put it back on. So leave it on, okay? But I just want you to put that on so you know when you're reversing, you are allowed to take it off. Done. So now my body is ready. I need to prepare the car. So prepare the car, go to reverse gear, okay? And then you look around, look at the blind spot. Now, what kind of signal am I using when I'm reversing? When you're reversing, there's no indicator, but the reverse light comes on. When you're reversing, the reverse light at the back comes on, which is the white light. Many learners, the mistake they make or they get confused, they think they need to indicate left. Well, if you indicate left, what do you think the car behind is thinking? The car behind is probably thinking you want to go and stop on the left. You're not, are you? You are reversing. So when you go to reverse, the reverse light comes on, so the car behind knows exactly what you're doing. You got the light on, you got the indicator on. What are you actually doing? You're confusing others. Do you want to go forward or do you want to reverse? They don't know. They need to know exactly what you're doing. Going to reverse gear, the light comes on, they know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so no indicator, just reverse gear, reverse light comes on, that's good enough. That is the signal that you're using. Look around, look at the blind spot, and I'm looking at the back, and I'm going back. And the steps, like I said, I'm not giving you the steps because there can be different steps. Like I said, there are other videos on the channel. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link in the description. But like I said, in this video, I'm giving you all of the important things you should know. So you look around and you reverse back, okay? And I'm going to use my steps. So this step, and you go to the place where you're going to do the steering. So say about here, you're going to steer to go in, okay? Now for you to steer, for you to go in, when you do the steering, the back is going to go in, the front is going to go out. Yes? So when you do the steering, for you to go in, the back end of your car is going to go in and the front is going to go out. So before you do steering, look over your blind spot because that's where the front is going to go. Show the examiner that I know if it's safe. And it's not just about the examiner. That's what you should be doing anyway after you pass. Because when you do the steering for you to go in, back goes in, the front goes out. Which means look at the blind spot. There's nobody there and do the steering. Okay? And try not to steer when the car is stationary. Try to do it while the car is moving because you don't want to get done for dry steering. Meaning that you are steering when the car is not moving. You should move a little and do the steering. Okay? So as you can see, the car is going in, the back, and the front is going out. I'm looking at the back mainly. I'm looking at the blind spot every now and again. Look at the back. And the other thing many learners make mistake is when they're going back, they're either looking at the front and they're not looking at the back mainly, or they're just looking at the back, but they're not looking around every now and again. So make sure as the car goes in, look around every now and again and you don't miss anyone, okay? As you are doing it, what if somebody comes now at the front or at the back? What are you going to do now? Soon as you see someone coming, stop where you are and see what they do. If they've got the space to go around, let them, give them that choice for them to go. If they don't go, you look around again, you carry on going. If they go, wait until they've gone. Once they've gone, look around again and start going backwards. Okay? Someone comes, stop and wait and see what they do. Give them a choice. If they go, let them go. Look around before you go. If they stop for you, thank you very much. Look around and keep going. Yeah? Is that okay? Every now and again, look around. And then I'm going to do the steering that I need. Like I said, this is not giving you these steps. It's giving you all of the important things that you should know. So look around. I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay? I'm looking. I'm looking around and I'm steering. I'm looking at the side mirror, okay, to see if I am close to the pavement or I'm going to hit the pavement or I am too far from the pavement. Look around, I am looking, look at the back mainly, okay, look around, look at the back mainly, and I'm going in perfectly, look around, and I wait until the car is straight. When the car is straight, get the wheel straight, inch back, and stop. Okay, now what if I'm too far from the pavement now, or as I'm coming in I see I'm going to hit the pavement? So let me repeat. Now what if the car is far from the pavement, or as I was coming in I could see the car is going too close to the pavement and I'm going to hit it? What do you think you should do? Your job is to stop where you are, prepare the car to go forward again and finish the maneuver. Remember, you're allowed to do that. That's part of the parking. Is part of your maneuver, okay? You are allowed to correct. You're not going all the way. You're just going forward a step, coming back. So look around, blind spot especially, and go a step back. If this is not correct, that's what I'm going to be doing about here. So I'm not going to go all the way over there. I'm just going to go one step and get the car ready again. Look around and look around, and I'm going to go again, okay? And I could see, okay, look around, look at the blind spot, okay, look around, car is going straight, look at the front, look at the back, look at the front. As soon as the car is straight, get the wheel straight, look at the back and stop. And then done. So the ending, if you feel you finished too far from the pavement, or as you are doing it, you see the car is going to hit the pavement or you're going too close, then stop where you are, Get the car prepared to go forward. Look around, look at the blind spot. Go a step back. Don't go all the way. You're not doing the parking all over again. You're just going a step back and come back and you finish. You are allowed to correct. Many learners, they think that they have to do it all in one go. Remember, the examiner, they're not looking for a perfect parking. They're looking for a safe parking. Can you do it safely? Are you too close to that car as you're doing it? Are you too far when you finish? Did you know that you're going to hit the pavement, and before you're hitting, did you stop and go forward and correct? Did you look around? Did you look at the blind spot? Did you wait for any car coming, or did you just miss the car? If there's a car coming, did you miss that car? Because if you miss it, then you're going to fail because you don't even see the car coming. If there's a car coming, you must recognize the car and stop, give them a choice. If they go, let them go. If they don't go, wait for you. That's fine. Look around and keep doing the parking. So these are the important things you should know, you must know about the parking, okay? Always remember that this maneuver or any maneuver, the examiner is looking for three things: control, observation, and position. You must tick boxes on all three. You have to pass on all three for you to pass the maneuver: control, observation, and position. Make sure the control is good. Many learners, they fail because the speed is too high and they are not showing the examiner that they're controlling the car. So control the speed, that way you control the car. So number one is the control. Number two is the observation. Make sure you look all around all the time and look at the back over your shoulder when you're reversing, because that's the way the car is going. Also, as you are doing the maneuver, make sure you don't miss anyone, any car coming, because if there is, make sure you recognize that and wait for them, give them a choice. If they go, you wait until they go. If they don't go, then that means you look around. If it's safe, you carry on going. And third is the position. You want to make sure that you finish not hitting the pavement, not too far from the pavement, and as you are doing it, you're not too close to the car. If you need to correct, you are allowed to correct, but make sure the position is good at the end. Hi, if you are learning to drive or you are training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you. So if you're a learner, we have an online course for you for manual and automatic. And if you're training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you for your ADI Part 2 and ADI Part 3. Please check the description for the links of the courses. Have a look and have a read. If you like it, you could always join the course. So that's how you do the parallel parking. And I hope you understand the important things about the parking so that you don't fail your driving test. I hope the video helps. If it does, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.